What's up, Leo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Alright, guys, so I am just about back to normal. I'm really excited about that. So, hopefully, soon everything gets back to normal in regards to wait times and all of that. But finally getting caught up after the summer. Alright, so I really hope that you guys have been enjoying your September so far, that you're adjusting on, getting back into your winter flow, your fall flow, okay? So let's see what's going on with you guys. Now, this is going to be, like I said, your September mid-month. So this will be about September 15th to October 15th, okay? Completely general. Whatever comes out, comes out. And because it is general, guys, and there's thousands of you, it will not always resonate with 100% of you. But if you want something that will, a personal reading always will, okay? So let's see what's up, Leo. Let's see what you guys have been through, what you're going through now, and what you will go through in the future. What is going on for the sign of Leo? And now I'm starting to do this on all of my recordings for these videos, so everybody knows whether or not my deck was upright or not. Because sometimes when I get reversals, people are like, Lissette, your deck was upside down. No such thing, guys. I'm always shuffling. I'm always using these cards. So, there's no such thing as right side up or upside down with these. But I just want to ensure it's getting a nice fix. Or a nice mix, rather. Alright, guys. Now, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, oh man, I just forgot that I had to tell Gemini something, but I'll make a video about it. But guys, if you guys are looking forward to a personal reading, please listen to the end so you know exactly how to get one. And if any of you are in Florida, I do have some new announcements where I will be able to work with some people face to face, okay? So definitely tune in with that. All right. Okay. All right, Leo. So the energy that we have here, oh, the card's falling, is the Empress card in the reverse. All right. So for some of you, this is a delay on a start that you want. For others of you, this could be something that you're falling out of. Okay. For a small number of you, unfortunately, it could mean, not getting pregnant or, God forbid, a miscarriage. Okay. But things like that. Now, with whatever it is that's not happening or whatever it is that you're falling out of, you do go on a new path that you do find a lot of balance. All right, so let's see how everything plays out. Now, the first card that you guys have for your past, we have the Judgment card in the reverse. So this is going to be taking an overall look on a situation and saying, okay, this is not a good idea. I really need to remove myself from this. And you have the Hierophant. So you're going through something that was supposed to happen in your life, but you are realizing that it's probably not a good idea anymore and that it was very toxic for you. But something, when the Hierophant is there, it's a lesson that we have to go through. Now, with the World card in the reverse, you're realizing it's something that you have to go through. For some of you, maybe this is a marriage that's very toxic and just not a good idea to be in, okay? Or something that has to do with religion or something that just has to do with your, morality. But you're realizing that it's not good, but it's still not closed out. It's still not finished here. And you guys are really just doing your best to be powerful and, try to stay self-sufficient, although there could be this loss that you are feeling. Now we have the Ace of Swords. So not only is this a new beginning that's coming in, but this is you guys cutting out shit. Anything that was detrimental, anything that just wasn't working for you. We have the Three of Cups, okay? So for some of you, you could have celebrated the fact that you were able to cut something out of your life or that you were able to just have a new start. But there's something that you no longer want to accept or something that you no longer want to offer or something that just, an offer that doesn't come in at all. But with this not happening, you're avoiding a lot of tension, problems, fighting, a sense of competition, all of that. okay? But there is a sense of confliction that you feel within yourself while all of this is going down. Why is this Five of Swords here? We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So a sense of conflict you feel within yourself because of a fallout that you have with a friend, with a lover, with, you know, maybe a co-worker, but some sort of fallout that you have. This could be just, you know, leaving a job, getting fired from a job, that whole thing. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So what this is telling me is it's not something that you just did the Leo switch on, where you woke up and you said, okay, I'm done. Okay? You went back and forth with this in your head, and you really thought deeply, because, you know, with the Four of Swords, this is a meditative state. This is really trying to see a situation at all angles, but realizing that you have to move on, and you have to make a very empirical choice when it comes to this. So you guys don't make this decision, you know, lightly, but you do choose to have some sort of fallout. At minimum, some of you are just really arguing with another person, okay? And you know exactly what path you want to go on. There's something else that, you know, I feel that you're passionate about. And at this point, you know, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, whether it's you or a person that you were dealing with, or just a situation you were dealing with, there's somebody here that's just not genuinely interested anymore. So something that you guys fall back from because it's not something that you necessarily feel you need in your life, or maybe someone, you know, may unfortunately feel that way towards you at the moment. Now, in the present moment, we have the Page of Wands. So in this case, someone that you guys could be reaching out to, because the pages are the communicator of the tarot. Or this could be an idea that you have, something that you're very ambitious and passionate about. Why is this Page of Wands here? We have the Seven of Swords. Something that you may be doing, but you're trying to keep it on the hush-hush right now. Okay? And we have the Eight of Swords. So it's like you guys are building up on something, but at the same time, you're still having a difficult time moving away from another situation, and mentally you feel stuck. So at this point, Leo, you know, your biggest enemy is going to be your own mindset. Alright guys, so there's something new that you have here. You're probably keeping it on the low because maybe you're not sure about where life is going to go at this point. But a lot of you could be keeping something on the hush because of influences from the past. Okay, maybe you're just not ready to have new information about you out, especially if it's moving away from one person and maybe just talking to new people, things like that. Now, the center of this reading, guys, is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. The past comes knocking, or you reach out to the past. Why is this Eight of Cups in the reverse here? We have the Strength card in the reverse. This is someone, I don't want to say that they debilitate you, but they may know your weakness. Okay, they may know how to hit a nerve, or how to hit a certain button to truly make you react or care. Okay, and there's a sense of balance that you find around this. Now, the only thing here, guys, is that the person that does come in, and it doesn't even have to be romantic, maybe it's a friend from the past, or just something that you kind of fell out from that you're revisiting now. But my biggest thing is just making sure that you guys aren't getting ahead of yourselves and putting in your heart and soul into something that may not turn out the way that you want it to. And the reason why I say that is because you have balance with this returning into your life. Okay, so when you see the Strength card in the reverse, yeah, it could mean debilitation, but in this case, I don't feel that you're debilitated towards it. I feel like you're putting strength into something that may not be the best thing for you to put all your effort into. Alright, so let's see if I'm right, and let's keep going. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone here is kind of at a standstill, and they don't want to move forward with any option until they truly feel that it's a feasible option. Okay, so someone is just kind of standing in place with a certain situation or decision. We have the Magician in the reverse, so someone here can be very manipulative, or maybe choosing not to manifest something. And we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something that you guys are over. It's knocking on your door. It's revisiting your life, or maybe you're revisiting it. And I just feel like there's this sense of putting in so much effort, but you never get that result that you want. Or maybe somebody feels that way towards you. So there's that sense of feeling like you can't move forward because maybe you're being manipulated, or maybe because you know that you'd kind of be manipulating the other person or other situation if you were to go forward with it, okay? But somebody here, you know, feels very excited over something that, frankly, guys, it's forced, okay? So I really just feel, whether it's you or somebody else, someone is really in way over their heads, or they're just prematurely celebrating a victory that may not happen. You know, celebrating winning a mile when they're on the 3rd lap and they still have a lap to go, and you know they have someone right on their ass. Okay, so that's really what I'm feeling here, Leo. Moving forward, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, where you guys become very pissed off. All right, and there's this sense of this passionate anger that comes from you, but I feel like it's something that could be avoided if you don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if you have something in your life that feels good, really be realistic with yourself, guys. And you guys, I say it all the time, you guys are naturally leaders. You guys are naturally people that could make those strong and difficult decisions. So you have to ask yourself, you know, is this real? Is this attainable? Or is this all a facade? Is this all, you know, these desert visions that I'm seeing, that once I get to there, you know, once I get to that mirage, I'm realizing that's all it was, a mirage, okay? So let's see what is turning you guys upside down here. We have the 6 of Swords. You're pissed off because now you guys have to move away from something, and it's hard for you. You could have thought there was truly going to be victory there, okay? And you're really, really trying, but something was cut out and something had to be let go of. For some of you, maybe it was a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you were dealing with. But this is what brings you stability. This is what brings you blessings. So it's like you guys may really want something, or maybe someone wants something really badly, you know, involving you. But I don't feel like it's necessarily the best thing for both parties, okay? I think that there's something greater for anyone that could be involved in this. You guys have the 3 of Swords in the reverse, so that's kind of where that Leo pride will come in, where you guys go out and you're very powerful, like always, but there's that sense of, oh, nah, that doesn't bother me. No, I'm good. Like, I'm not stressing it. But you go home and you take your makeup off, or you take, you know, your clothes off, you put on some sweats, and you just sit in your thoughts, and everything just kind of rushes back in, and it's like, damn, I'm in pain. Like, this fucked me up. So that's really what I'm feeling, guys, that you're really showing a strong face, but there's something that's really getting to you at this point, okay? For some of you, maybe there's a water sign involved, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, or someone that's just very charming, charismatic. But with the Hermit card, you know, some of you could be dealing with the Virgo, but this is just a sense of withdrawing yourself from a situation, going into a place of solitude where you can truly think about the wisest way to move forward. You guys lose faith in something, okay? We have the King of Wands in the reverse, so maybe somebody loses faith in you, especially if this has to do with love, because they see you as unreliable for whatever it is that they needed. Maybe you lose faith in a person and you're like, okay, well, this isn't going to work. Let me hide how I'm truly feeling, and let me go out, let me get a few drinks, let me go with my boys, let me go with my girls, and, you know, a night out in the town, let me bag a few numbers tonight. Okay, but there's a sense of your heart really, you know, feeling something, you're trying to suppress it, and really just thinking about the past, okay? Now, the last card that you guys have for the future is the Temperance card. So, although this may be something that was difficult for you, Leo, okay, or maybe for someone dealing with you, your soul is satisfied here. Your soul is relieved that this is something that you eventually move yourself away from. And I think that that's something so powerful to realize, that just because there's something that we really want in life, it doesn't mean it's something that our soul thinks is good for us. The moment where you say want, the moment where there's something that you're really desiring, you know, that's an attachment, and that's something that, of course, we're all going to have, but if you can help it, you just want to make sure that there's nothing that is an unhealthy attachment, okay? So there's something that your ego may want, or maybe you're kind of following that that, you know, that primal, that, how do I want to say this, that primal instinct to just jump and do the first thing that comes to mind, and maybe that's what puts you in a place where you're upset that it didn't work out, okay? But your soul is saying, thank God, okay? You guys have to really quiet your minds and quiet your thoughts, and just, guys, listen to your body for a second and think about, how does this truly make you feel? There could be people that we feel like we're head over heels in love with, but our souls are so uneasy. You know, have you ever had that sort of relationship where you're so head over heels over someone, but deep down you know that they're not truly yours, that it's something that's not truly meant to be? And that's what I feel that you guys are dealing with here, Leo, okay? Your soul was really forced with something, okay? Why is this Temperance card here? We have the Knight of Cups, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that was involved, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So maybe you guys are upset over Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just someone that you were very emotionally invested in, or something that you were very emotionally invested in. But yeah, it just had to be cut out. Somebody here just wasn't genuine anymore. Somebody here just didn't want this anymore. Okay? So although you were passionate and you really tried to fight a hard fight here, I feel like you guys were just better off with this thing not coming in. Alright? Okay, Leo. So let's see what cards of advice the Oracle decks are going to spill for you. Because, you know, there's definitely something here that you guys want to work for. Okay? But I really don't want you to lose your... Where's my Oracle deck? I don't want you guys to lose the fire that you have for life with this thing, okay? What card of advice does the sign of Leo need to see for this September Midmonth 2018? Again, guys, this is September 15th to October 15th. See what falls out for you guys. Ooh, okay. Okay, so you guys have the card Metal, Vulnerability. So this is a card that came out for you, but let's start with the energy here. Now, we have the card Breach. Okay, a sense of you guys coming up for air, a sense of you guys kind of breaking the ice with the situation, moving forward with something. There's something that's kind of holding you back from getting that fresh air, from fully releasing something, okay? There's a sense of something that you guys have to literally allow to be washed away here. You have rain, purification, and you have dance. Now, I want to take this rain card to another level. Okay, because when I see this card for the reading that I just did for you guys, I see a sense of really just emotionally needing to release something. And the only way a person can hold true power, which you guys are just naturally entitled to with your sign, the only way you can fully have that power is to admit that you're human, and that there's times where we just need to break down, guys. And I'm not saying to stay in the situation for weeks. I'm not saying to call out of work for a few days. You know, you don't have to take it to that extent, but it is perfectly healthy to have that point in your life where you just freaking cry it out. Okay, I am a person that You know, I feel so many similarities to Leos. Like, I'm really surprised I don't have it more strongly in my charts. But there was a time in my life, guys, where crying was something that was so common for me, something that happened every day, that when I finally got out of a very dark time in my life, I vowed that I was never ever, you know, going to allow myself to get to that point again. And this is a true story. I made a video about this. Hopefully, I'll check Facebook. Maybe I'll see if I can find it. But after going through that situation, guys, I'm telling you, like 2-3 years straight went where I just did not cry. It's like I was cried out. And there was a lot of different things that did start occurring in my life, and I was just such a positive person. And just with the way that my mom is too, because she was really, really in my head, and she would always say, look, life is what you make it, and life is what you think of it. So if you think about your problems and you think about things that aren't the solution, that's going to be detrimental to your spirit, to you. So you really have to focus on, you know, the things that are going to make you feel good, and you'll get past anything. So anytime there was something disappointing, or there was something that it would have been perfectly normal for me to cry, I'm just like, nope, everything happens for a reason. I'll be great. I'll get through this tomorrow. And I just had like this annoyingly optimistic view on life. Okay. And I really, really thought that I was doing good for myself. And there was just one day, because before, you know, doing YouTube or anything like that, you know, my goal, my dream in life is to be a motivational speaker. So I've always been putting videos and content out there. And one day I'm just sitting at home, and it was just kind of like the smallest thing. This is a Taurus in me, where we kind of let things build, and then one day we just blow up and everything comes out. So it was the tiniest thing, and it was something so insignificant that now, you know, I would laugh about. But something happened where I had that cry, and I just cried, and I just cried, and I just cried for hours. And although it was uncomfortable at the time that it was happening, after it, I just felt so much lighter. And I really just, you know, with that cry, I just released everything. Okay, so if you guys are going to have that cry, if you guys are going to have that setback, I want you to cry with intention. I want you to think about everything that was fucked up. I want you to think about everything that hurt you. I want you to think about anything that you feel failed. Okay? Take that moment to look at all the bad and freaking cry. But once you cry, once you scream, once you do whatever the hell you have to do, scream in a pillow, you know, whatever you guys do, you know, just don't hurt yourself, don't hurt anyone else. But whatever you have to do, scream, cry, kick, you know, work out, whatever the hell you have to do. Once that last tear falls, vow to yourself that you're not going to let it affect you like that again in the future. Okay? So you guys have the power to change things from this point on. And I want you guys to take that time to be vulnerable and to say, yo, I need a shoulder to cry on right now. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to someone that's really, really helpful. And I'm not saying this because I'm an earth sign, but just with the energies that I'm feeling right now, I feel like an earth energy around you guys would be very comforting. Okay? I'm not saying because I'm a Taurus, but you have energies like that around you that could really, really just be that nurturing hand that you need. Okay, so Leo, what's the message here? The message right now is to take a small hiatus. Take your throne, put it to the side just for a moment. Only because right now I feel like all the guilt, or, you know, just anxiety that you feel about this, it's too heavy. And I feel like you just need to close the door on whatever this is for a moment. Forget who you are, forget what you want the world to see you as, and just deal with this. Because if you guys try to, you know, act like this is the Three of Swords in the reverse, where you're telling everyone you're good, but you go home and you know you're lying to yourself and to everybody around you, things will get worse, and things will build and build and build to the point where you just feel like your life is chaos. You feel like everything is just catastrophic. So you guys really have to look this in the eye and deal with it. And for a lot of you, and just the feelings that I feel with this reading, I feel like it's going to be uncomfortable. Okay, but true power comes when we know how to get through uncomfortable situations. Okay, and that's why I'm just very confident about myself and about, you know, my future and my interactions with people, because I've been through hell and back. All right, and I know that there's, you know, nobody is exempt from tragedy, from heartbreak, but I'm well equipped. Okay, I'm a warrior in these things, and you guys are too. So I really, really just want you guys to be good and to be calm. And you know what's so funny? In the last reading that I did for you guys, the September readings, I had said, you know, I just always get such a powerful energy when I'm around my Leo friends, family, all of that. And there's times where it's like, you know, absorb me if you need to, or take some of me if you need to, take some of my good energy to help you heal. Right now, guys, it was like literally a night or two ago, and I'm just remembering this now, but I had a dream that I was with one of my homegirls, and you know, she's a Leo, and she was going through something super, super heavy in the dream. And I literally, you know, both of us just being very powerful people in real life, were powerful people, okay, someone I grew up with, and we just kind of held on to each other, and there's just like this spark of electricity going through where it's like, yo, I got you. All right, you guys are always the strong ones. You guys are always the one putting your best foot forward. Find a friend you could trust. Find, you know, that family member that you can trust, and don't be afraid to lean on somebody else right now, and just get through it. Let it go, and know that there's so much more coming into your life once you let this go. All right, anything that makes you guys feel less powerful than what you are, you have to throw it out. Okay, you guys know I'm the #1 person to say I don't like to see my Leos looking weak or feeling weak. And the only way to get through a weakness is to face that weakness. Understand what it took to get you there. Understood how you may have gotten to a low moment, and how do you avoid that again in the future. And that's the beautiful thing about mistakes. Once we've gone through something tragic or something that could have been disheartening, now we know the signs. Now we know the red flags. Now we know what to expect when situations or people like this come in. Okay? So really learn what you have to learn and just get past it. All right? Take the lesson, get past it, and become stronger because of it. Okay, guys? Now, I'm going to talk about how to get a personal reading if you guys need it in a moment. But there's nothing solid or set in stone right now. I was just curious as to who is in the Florida area, you know, especially the Hillsborough County area where I am at, because there are a few opportunities for me to just do some collab work with some awesome shops around here and to read for them. And I was just really excited. It has nothing to do with the money, but I'm like, oh my God, I finally have something consistent where I can sit face to face with subscribers and with people who have been very supportive. And I just think that would be so awesome. So I just want to see who's around and if it's something that would work and if it's something that people would be interested in. So, I mean, comment, let me know. You guys can follow me, High Vibrations 44 on Instagram, and I'm always keeping people updated in regards to what readings are coming out, if I'm taking some days off, if I have any events coming up. So if you guys, you know, really fuck with High Vibrations, you could always check there and just keep up to date on what I am doing. Okay, so Leos, for a personal reading, if you guys go to my website, highvibrationswithliz.com, the link is in the description. You guys can go ahead and purchase any reading that you would like. Now, the standard rate time for a reading is anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks, guys. If you have purchased a reading and it's been more than like 5 weeks, definitely email me, because sometimes I forget to send it out. So I don't want anyone getting upset, and I do that from time to time. So I'm trying to get over that. If that is too long to wait, guys, I do have emergency readings as well, and there's an option called the quick question. So with those, you will hear from me within 2 days, excluding any major US holidays or Sundays, but I'll get it out to you within 2 days. The question option is just $10. You can ask me anything. I will record a video just like this, get it out to you, and give you your answer. All right, now lastly, guys, I always speak to you guys about Instant Go. There has been some updates, so I'm really loving the app a lot more, because before, even if you said hi to me, it would charge you for that. So now we can have free conversation back and forth, and it's a platform where you guys can ask me questions, and I respond to that faster, sometimes only because, you guys don't actually have to see my face. So I am just putting the answer down and I'm sending it out to you. I'm just writing it to you. So how that works, and it's for iPhone users only. I'm sorry about that. Android, the moment it comes out, I will let you guys know. But when you guys go there, just ask me whatever questions that you need. It's the same as the one on my website where it's $10 per question. So based on how many questions you ask me, I will then send you an invoice, okay? And I'm flexible. It uses PayPal, but you know, I have Venmo, I have Cash App, so I'm flexible, guys. But once I send you that invoice and you pay the invoice, I will give you your answer, okay? On that app, I can also take calls. I'm not doing it just yet because, you know, I still have just a bit of catching up to do. But once I am fully caught up, I will be taking calls again because I know a lot of you have been trying to get in touch with me. So I'm so sorry for not being available earlier, okay? But Leo, I love you guys, and I'm excited to see what is coming in for you in October. Okay, but I know that you guys just got over your birthday season, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed your bonus readings. If you didn't see it, definitely go check it out. I hope you guys are enjoying your September. Take care.